Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the podcast for this week's Scarf Bergara War. Stockport County podcast for fans by fans, sponsored by Overpass Clothing and in partnership with Edgeley Conservative Club Coaches. I'm Russ Johnson. I'm joined by Waggie and Andy. You all right, boys?
Oh, good, mate. Good. How are you, Russ?
I'm feeling a bit rough, I'll be honest with you, but I'll soldier on like a good little boy.
Done. Well done.
Not like me after every match.
Thank you. I know you two are looking like you're in what's that game? Guess Who? You look like you're both in Guess Who. If I said someone with glasses in the ball there, you'd both go blink, blink. That's quick, wouldn't you?
So how would you distinguish us? So the last thing would be is one's got a white shirt on. That'd be the only way you'd be able to tell.
One's much better looking than the other. Bye, Waggie.
So you was Waggie from Temu.
No, that was Jimmy. Jimmy was or one of them. Dave was Waggie from Temu.
No, he was Andy from Temu.
Was it? Anyway,
I was there.
Yeah, that's true. All good, really. I have had a bit of a bug really last couple of days. So I've not been 100%, but I think I'm all right now. But after looking at Russ for the first few minutes, I feel absolutely champion.
I thought you was going to come out with some labelling about Morrison's. That was your bug.
No, there's no more getting the res anymore. Which I do think for random shit of the week, we should bring it back for 1 week because I've got lots to moan about.
We'd have to have a special episode just for you, though, wouldn't we?
Yeah, that's true. So, come on, boss man. What's on the agenda?
Good stuff. Yeah, on the agenda tonight. Well, firstly, before we get into the agenda, Jesus Christ, it's going to be good, isn't it? Cheers to everybody that's joined us live. Please do like the video, whether you're watching back or anything like that, and do subscribe if you haven't already. Cheers to everybody that's already done that. And on the agenda tonight, we're going to talk about the superb display of association football that we witnessed on Monday night away at Vale Park. We'll look ahead to the Tranmere game this Saturday. We have got a preview show for that. And just a few other bits and bats around the club that we're going to talk about. So Wimbledon's been moved, Peterborough possibly getting moved. And of course, we've got random shit of the week as well. Excuse me. I am struggling. So I'm hoping you two lads are going to do most of the talking.
No, we're going to watch you suffer.
So it's going to be really difficult. That said, though, I'm having a beer today because I'm off tomorrow. So you can't pass up a good opportunity like that, can you? I mean, come on. No. I'm hoping it'll lubricate me in a normal way. Just yeah, shut up. Right, shut up. No.
Well, I'm just like fuel on a fire. That.
Let's get our fan guest out. I think most people know him. What did you email him today, Andy? You said
he's probably one of the most liked men and loved by all that go to county. Although now I'm thinking about it, because his son's on in a couple of weeks' time, who does the drum, Dan Love. Maybe I sent Dan's email to Mark.
Maybe. But our fan guest is also Santa every year, and he is one of the most liked men and loved by all, isn't he?
He is. You see him about chatting to everybody, and everybody likes him, regardless of what he thinks of himself. But he is liked by everyone I've ever met, which is a lot of people.
Everybody knows him.
Yes.
And if you don't, then welcome to the wonderful world of Mark Love. Good evening.
Hello, Mr. Love.
Good evening. I think Waggie got it right. You don't have to know me to like me. Just everyone just knows me, steps over me, or avoids me.
That's just us three.
Yes, because you three. I see you avoid me in the fan zone. Oh shit, he's here again.
Damn, I thought he was doing that quite well by avoiding you, but it's obvious.
I don't know if it's the lighting, but I don't know if it's the lighting in Russ's den. But you're looking a bit pale there, Russ.
I am. The lighting normally adds colour to me.
It's like rent.
He's got a grayscale on. He's got it in grayscale tonight.
Any whiter, be black and white, Rust.
Any white, you can see the jukebox.
I wonder if we can do. I wonder if we can do that. Make it black and white. Add a bit more colour to me. Anyway, Mark, when was your first game? Because I mean, we're cousins, aren't we? I've known you all my life, and I've never known what your first game is.
Still trying to avoid me. It was a Friday night. I remember sitting under the spotlight, which is at the corner of the railway end or the bake-off stand, and the main stand. It used to be on the spotlight used to be on a concrete plinth. My brother took me, and we got the bus from Gatley, and I think it was Halifax or Grimsby, and it was like one of those foggy November. A bit like about this time in the year, just as it started turning a bit shit. And since then on, always followed. Missed a good few seasons through playing lacrosse on Saturdays. And thankfully now the body's completely broken. I can carry on watching county.
Played lacrosse to a good level, did you? Oh
no. With a physique like mine? No. I played lacrosse a lot.
I don't know.
Not to a good level.
Right. Okay. All right. Okay. I just thought it was one of those sports where if you just turned up, you were a good level.
Well, yeah, but I was not. I was that shit at football. They said, "Do you want a stick and hit people?" So it was like, "All right, I'll have a bit of that." So one or two breakages here and there.
What year was that?
I was 10. I was. It was
your first game, not lacrosse.
My first game of lacrosse was 11. The first game of county was 10.
Wow.
So November 66, around that sort of area. In fact, Russ, now you took your jumper off, a bit of colour coming to your face.
How have we gone to talk about lacrosse?
Because Russ knows me from
play lacrosse.
Because we don't need 5 minute conversation about it, do we?
Bloody hell!
No, we don't.
Give me uniform.
Is it? Who are you, the lacrosse police?
No. Trying to get to know our guests. All right, so everybody else gets to know our guests. What's your favourite ever game you've been to?
Football game, not lacrosse.
Favorite memory was, I think it was Portsmouth at Christmas one year, and I heard this story a few weeks ago when they remember the old sergeants in the coppers used to have the pointers. And I remember as the entire block of us getting a bollocking for throwing snowballs at each other and Portsmouth players. And then as he walked off with his official bollocking, he must have got about 50 snowballs thrown at him. That was just priceless day, that. One of the funniest days was when my brother got thrown out for the first time.
For the first time?
Oh, yes. None eaten away. It was just buzzing. Missed Wembley a couple of years ago. Missed Wembley 18 years ago as well. Just there's been a host of brilliant. Some memories are not the best games. Some memories are the best crack you've had with your mates. Some memories are the best car journey back. I was at Neil Richards. Met him in the pub on Monday night, and he remembers when we parked. I drove to Wembley. And we parked at Sudbury Hill car park, which is probably the furthest tram stop north. And when we got beat at Wembley, and he used to drink in the Printers in Cheadle near Roscoe's Roundabout. And to this day, walked to the Printers, and the landlady goes, "Oh, Neil, sorry you missed the game. So where did you watch the game? Sorry you lost." And he goes, "We were there." And she looks at her watch. One of those moments, she goes, "No, you weren't." So he slams the bloody the match program down on the counter of the pub, and it's like 3 minutes past 8. So we'd actually got back from Sudbury Hill in 2 hours 1 minute. And that was one of the best journeys when we counted, because I've still got my license after that. I'll never know.
Good job you can't do you retrospectively.
No, we're doing 140 Watford with 4 of them asleep in the car and me. So as we pulled in, realised turn the radio down. There's no exhaust. Must have lost it 20, 30, 40 miles away. So don't go to as many don't go to as many away games these days because of a bit of ill health and a bit of knackeredness. But back on improving, and we'll be causing chaos soon. In fact, I am going Saturday, but I'm driving.
Hopefully with an exhaust.
And we'll come back with a win.
Favorite goal you've ever seen live?
I was stood behind the goal when Andy Priest scored.
Oh, was you? Oh, nice.
Yeah, and if it had gone through the net, it'd have hit me. And it was one of those moments of just like complete and utter, just bedlam lunacy. Just still sticks in my memory. It's just there's been some corking goals. There has been. We all know that because we've watched the 1,000 that we've scored, if the 2,000, whatever number of goals we've scored over the years. I actually, it's really odd. Sat where I'm sitting at behind the goal. I appreciate other teams scoring when it's good football.
Yeah,
but you tend not to shout it too loud before somebody doesn't understand what you mean.
So you thought you'd do it on live YouTube channel?
About Stockport County, watched by Stockport County fans.
But no, I appreciate when a good guy scored against us.
Yeah. You broke up a little there, but I think we got the gist of that. Yeah, definitely. Good stuff. And then favourite player, past and present, or past or present? It's entirely up to you.
What?
Hello? You still there?
Again?
Beaumont, Chinasity.
Chrissy Beaumont.
Yeah, just on sheer tenacity.
Who's
modern
been on this
day?
podcast?
He has a good lad. And they players we see. Chris just.
Right, what I'm going to do.
Still Chris.
I feel like Mark's in his own podcast here.
I know, yeah. So I'm just going to remove Mark because I think I'm going to message him privately and say, do you want to reboot? Because it's a really bad line. So we'll just carry on with the conversation. I think we got the gist of that anyway, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just going to message him now. But let's start with Port Vale then on Monday. I went, and I know, Andy, you went, although I didn't see you.
Yeah. And
Andy
saw himself.
That was all right, actually. In fairness, though, and a shout out to Phil Lloyd and Rob McCloy. Anyone that could put up with me for 90 minutes stood with them. Good shout, fair play. So thanks for putting up with me. All I'm going to say. But I was all right, actually. I was just drunk, but yeah, it's fine. I saw all the games, saw all the goals. What a performance! Just that was the. To be fair, before going into the game. So I'm not even asked about the result. I just want us to turn up. And we did both. It was just brilliant. Wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Well, let's start with you, Waggie, because did you watch it?
I certainly did. Yes, I watched it on the telly box.
What did it look like on the telly?
Like there was only one team in it. They apart from Agent Crowsdale, excuse me, doing his best impression of still playing in a Stockport shirt. I think apart from that first 5 or 6 minutes, maybe that they had a couple of decent chances, didn't they? Apart from that, we were just superb. Some of the football that we were playing, we were just head and shoulders above them. Everything. I think Onyango looked really good down that right hand side. It was the way that for the cross for Nathan Lowe's goal was that he took it. He went as if he was going to go to the byline, so the defender took one step and he just stopped and just floated it in. And Nathan Lowe, he's not going to miss that. Not in there. I think even I could have added that in at the time. But yeah, it was everything about it. Kyle Wotton's goal. Where did that come from? I think we was having a discussion in our Discord, wasn't we? Saying, is that the first goal he scored outside the box? I think that's the first shot he took outside the box, isn't it? It was just and the most.
No, didn't he have one against? What was the game before? Exeter, was it?
Can't remember. But I mean, yeah. And then Jack Diamond's goal was just class, just out bullying a man mounting, just knocking him off the ball, and then putting it in the back of the net. So I think and after that we just looked really, really comfortable. There was nothing.
Sorry, Wayne. The whole speed of that Diamond goal was just unreal. It was like even when you watch it on replay, he's got literally barely a second to lift his head up and shoot. And the pace he hits the ball, it was just a perfect weighted goal. And fair play to him, just didn't give up. Defender must have just been defender. There was nothing to complain about. It's just a good old fashioned shoulder barge.
Yeah,
but and even fairness to the defender, he didn't make a meal of it. He knew he got beat.
Yeah,
and it was just a brilliant goal. Brilliant. I do have one criticism of that game, and it was right at the end. Benno needs to score or square it.
He does, yeah. He does. He does. He absolutely does. Let's dive into some of these comments then.
Yeah, I was just going to say, while you're doing that, officially we're better than Arsenal now.
Oh.
Because Arsenal only beat Port Vale 2-0 in the Carabao Cup there.
Liking that stat. Skipped ahead there with the
right. Yeah, so I'm just changing the comments so that they're not in front of Andy's face for those that are watching on the YouTubes or on the video. Yeah, just to pull some comments out. Then you can see them on your screen now. That's a new feature. But Ros Milligan says after the first 8 minutes they looked absolutely lost. Totally agree with that. I did say at the time to my lad, if Croasdale scores that, it's a different game. He just, without even skipping a beat, he went, if. I was like, well, yeah, okay, fair dues. But it was a glaring miss, wasn't it, early on?
It was. When you look at it though, he was stooping quite. It was quite low. Yeah. It wasn't just a straight like bullet header. He was stooping quite low to try and get to it. So I think that's why it's come off the top of his head. So it's. Yeah. I don't think it's as an easier chance as it looked initially at the time. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I still don't think it would have made that much difference because I think we would have, the way we turned it around, the way we played, I think that was up there as, getting on for being as good as we were against Bradford in the first half of Bradford.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Mark, you're back. Did you watch it on the telly box?
I did, and it was odd. The Croasdale, the commentator said he was on the 6-yard line. I didn't think he was, and there was traffic in front of him. There was one of each player. What was interesting? His header, he headed it like someone that doesn't play football because it hit him on the top of the head.
Yeah.
Yes, it was low, but it hit him on the crown.
Yeah,
and it was one of those. It's between your knee and your head. What do you hit it with? Moments, and I think that the positioning of I can't remember who was in front of him, but the position of 2 people in front, he shit out. He to me a bloody good run up. He could have took man, ball, and everybody with him, and it'd have been on the square. It'd been on target, but he didn't. He didn't want to get injured. That's my view, anyway.
Do you think there's an element of it? I'm not saying he would ever do this, but do you think there's an element of relief from his part, right in front of the fans who basically love him? I'm not saying he would ever do that, but there must be an element of grateful but gutted at the same time.
No, you're playing for the dollar. You're playing for your mortgage.
That's me talking.
Yeah, it was just a shit header.
Yeah, he did have another chance. He did have another chance, though, didn't he? As well.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, when he was sort of at the corner of the 6-yard box, and he just—I think that was a much more difficult chance, even though he only had to glance it. And I think even if he'd have got that on target, there was a chance that Hinchliffe would have actually saved it. So, Mark's gone again. It's like it's just me and you. Oh, there's Russ.
This is like musical chairs.
I'll go tonight on the podcast. I don't know what's Mark's signal then was brilliant, so I'm not sure what's going on there.
Yeah,
let's carry on with the comments. So we've got where we go. Oh, Andy Bullock says on Yango is class. Can we sign him permanently? I think that's on.
I think it is because I think he's out. He's definitely out of contract at the end of the season for Everton because they had as I say, he was supposed to be out of contract this year, but they had a 1-year trigger, I believe, which they've triggered. But he was always coming to us. So he's under 24, isn't he? So will we have to pay some sort of compensation for him?
Yeah,
tribunal. I think it costs to, doesn't it? Something like that. Yeah, if it's not settled. Yeah,
I think that signing's possibly on. And I believe that the other one that we're not talking about, that's still gaining some traction. So, but yeah. So going back to Port Vale, what are you laughing at?
It's that thing, isn't it? Mark, you're in the know, generally speaking. Have you heard anything about he who shall not be named?
Me? I
you.
know nothing. No, just going off subject and then back to subject. How the hell has Darren Moore got a 5-year deal? Oh my God!
Is this his first year? Was it?
No, he was there last year, wasn't he? He got promoted.
I know there'll be break clauses and you don't pay them. Some people still believe that if you get rid with 3 years to go, you have to pay them the last 3 years. Now there's break clauses, but whatever, they can't afford to get rid of him. You've got to save up to sack. That's the problem with a lot of clubs because they sign on the dotted line, and even if it's 18-month payout, it's a big deal.
Yeah, of course it is.
So, and his interview afterwards was pants. May as well just said, I'm not good enough, and they weren't either.
Is that what he said?
Well, he virtually just said it's a bit of a clusterfuck, really.
In fairness, he's right, though, isn't he?
Right.
Yeah,
but it's on your watch, Mr. Pugwash. The boat went down. Were you on charge?
It was very lackluster, wasn't it? And very bland. His interview. I can't remember what he actually said. He was just.
I think he was saying enough not to get in trouble. You know what I mean? He could have buried himself and the club. And, they created chances. It's like people going about Bolton XPs and so on. They've been creating chances, same as Port Vale. They just haven't a clue how to put it in.
Yep.
It could have been 7-2, couldn't it? Think about that game.
Yeah.
There was a few chances either way. It could have been a big score. I was delighted last night with watching Bradford bore the shit out of each other at Lincoln. But I know nothing about any signings or potential signings, officer.
Okay.
He knows what he's not allowed to say. I was going to say something, but I forgot.
Vastly important.
Oh, God. What was that? Oh, yeah, there's a comment up there as well from Matthew Crooks. And basically, I've noticed this, that the sort of reaction from other clubs' fans on social media, basically saying how well we played. And it's nice to sort of like get rid of that sort of like bogey on our back sort of thing, isn't it? About how we play shit in front of the cameras and stuff. And it was nice to see that. I don't think I've spoken to anyone that doesn't watch us or happens to watch us on that night, because it's probably the only UK game on. And everyone's just said we absolutely bossed it. Yeah, and we played well. We showed a good account of ourselves, and
we loved because we played well. But to me, There's playing well, and there's also bullying when bullying is needed.
Yeah.
And if you're having a lean moment in the game, because they started off well, but if you're having a lean moment, and let's not go on about the accidental forearm smash. You know, we put in some good tackles as well. We stood strong. So when they did fire back at us, we put the line across the pitch quite well. You've got to do that. You've not win dirty, but the top teams don't always have. Remember the Gannon days of anyone getting undrawn and quartered if they even got a yellow card. You know, you've got to put the booting in these days because everybody is fitter compared to 20 years ago. Everyone, you're playing 24 athletes versus 24 athletes, aren't you? Or 22 sort of thing. But on the pitch anyway, time there's another 5 lined up. They're all good 100-meter sprinters or 80-meter sprinters. They're all big units. We saw some big teams out there. We fought and stood up to our ground really, really well. So if we're going to lose something, we're not. We're going to draw it by kicking the crap out of people. And if we're going to win something, some days we've got to be a little bit severe. And it's a good squad. I'm looking at this year, and if you look at the championship of who's possibly going to come down, there's a lot of teams there who have big supporting team bases that are open to big bids, who will dwarf us. And I'll say it, and we've had this conversation, you guys have had this conversation. This is the year, because next year is going to get even more complicated for people wanting to get out of this division.
Yeah.
You know, you're going to be, this is the year. As Waggie likes now, we're on 2 points per game.
Yes.
2 times 46 equals 92. Yeah. Happy days.
Yeah, well, I think, again, we sort of said that everyone thought we had a really good start last year, and we've been a bit iffy this year, but we are 4 points better off than the same point last year.
Yeah, which it's just been a bit scary, hasn't it?
Yeah, is surprising. But granted, we're top of the table, and we're staying there now, aren't we?
Well, this is about last night. Last night we could have lost the lead, but those 2 pair of puddings drew with each other. So all they're doing is taking points off each other and not off us. You can see a top 8 already. Top 8's virtually signed. Now it's a case of where you're going to finish.
Can't say that now.
Do you think?
I do, because numbers. Look, Andy, numbers don't lie. There's 7 other squads in that top 8. Some have got deficiencies in manpower. Some have got deficiency in wages and won't be able to buy in New Year. Some have got squads that they can't lend people out to other clubs because they don't want to leave. Therefore, they can't sign loanees at Christmas. You know, it's survival of the wallets as well as the strength of squad. You know, look what Bradford caught a crab, 4 on the run they've drawn. It's not because Mick Howard's missing, is it?
Yeah, but in fairness, they were always punching. They were just riding that crest of the wave.
But those top 8, some of them are riding the crest and will gradually become 4th to 8th. So we have to do it this season.
That's what I was just about to say. Sorry, that's what I was just about to say. So I don't expect Stevenage and AFC Wimbledon to be still not top 8, maybe, but I think you're right. I think they'll tail off. Yeah. There's loads of factors to come into play here, isn't there? And all I can see is that we've got the best squad, and when we play like we play on Monday, you know, why can't we stay there for the rest of the season?
Yeah, and again, the best squad, we're playing as well as we are playing, and we've still got some really, really big players to come back. And I know we've said that pretty much every single week, but now, you know, this is the start of the run, because what's that? Is it 4 unbeaten, 5 unbeaten?
Well, on the form guides, we're in the last 10 games we're top now.
Right. So
you know, we caught a cold early, a bit of a sniffle. Now we're stepping into gear. We got a few injuries coming back. We can not lose people to be injured, but it means there's strength coming from every direction, not just having to sign someone.
Yeah, we can rest players then, can't we? We can rotate.
Is that 4 wins, 3 clean sheets?
Yep. Yes. Or is it 4 clean sheets?
Because
No, it's not. No.
it's something like Ben's 700th game without letting a goal in, isn't it? Something like that.
Wow.
You know?
I was just thinking more on another run. Can we get like 10 games without conceding a goal?
Bloody hell, you're telling me not to get carried away.
No, we conceded against Huddersfield and Reading.
Oh, yeah.
So we've only gone 3. We've only gone 3 wins without conceding. Got another 6 to go yet before we equal it.
Anyway, if we win 10 on the run, Waggie's going to grow his hair.
I don't think he can he?
There's only Russ.
I'll find a wig. I'll come on with a wig when we win 10 on the run. Then
I've got a few of them.
It does feel like you need to be bold to be on this podcast. I might buy a bald head or something. You know, like a
shave it.
You might buy a bald head. Who are you, Woods?
Yeah.
Come on.
No, that's what I mean. I'm not saying it was over your head.
Here we go.
Who's on Polly?
Just more on Port Vale then. I mean, I've been to I think that's the 3rd time I've been to Port Vale, but not for a long time. Obviously, in a different stand. We're over in the right hand stand as the cameras look at it. What did you think about the ground? And well, Andy, probably for you. What did you think about the ground?
Well, that's the first time first time I've been. I thought it was a proper old-fashioned stadium, and I really liked it. What I didn't like was the interrogation. You what?
No beer inside, was there? I don't think.
Yeah, there was. Yeah,
was there? Oh, right.
Yeah.
Well,
Jesus
really
Christ.
So you're not allowed in if you're pissed, but when you're in, you're allowed to get pissed.
Yeah.
If somebody had left an old barman's apron there, Andy would have sniffed it out.
Just a really nice old-fashioned ground. Although, is it me? Did it take forever to get out? I think someone put a comment on there before. It's a good job that there wasn't any fire drill or fire hazard, because it just took forever to get out.
Yeah.
But as a ground, I really liked it. I thought it held, even without the drum, it still held the atmosphere pretty well. I thought the atmosphere was good. Yeah, nice ground. Nice pitch.
I've got a funny one about the drum for this Saturday. Dan has to email every club to go, can we bring the drum in? And if he gets knocked back, he then brings Suzanne in and copies her in on county. And Saturday they've emailed back saying you can bring the drum in, but you must bring wooden drumsticks. You can't have metal stem drumsticks.
Right.
It's just like and we do the same now. If any club refuses the drum for us, we refuse the drum for them when they try to get into our place. But wooden drumsticks, snap a wooden drumstick in half, you've still got an offensive weapon, haven't you?
That's much worse than
just nonsense, absolute nonsense. And so many times over the last few years, we're waiting for the health and safety, we're waiting for the ground, we're waiting for this, we're waiting for that. And then the day of the game, they go, we've still not got a decision. So you don't take it. So I think drums make it, personally. Some people hate it. Some people hate it, especially if they're sat next to it. But it's we'll have it there Saturday, and somebody will be carrying some steel drumsticks hidden under each armpit or whatever.
I was just going to say, can't you just do that anyway? Dan goes in with the wooden ones, and
and we use Waggie as a decoy. Yeah, job done. Here's Wags.
Can't use Waggie. The drumsticks are taller than Waggie.
he'll topple over.
I'll use them as I'll put my leg in plaster and I'll use them as crutches.
Yeah.
No, you mentioned Tranmere. It is a good old-fashioned ground, and we've not had some good results over the years there. I remember that the last game there was Paddy Madden was kicking off with their left back. And you could actually, you couldn't see word for word, but his whole body language, it really offered him out for a fight after the game, in the middle, while the game's going on. It was one of those, you, me, outside later. And it was one of those remarkable happenings to see Paddy offering him out for a fight. But I lost a few money on that.
Is that the nil-nil?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was when that. Yeah. We could have scored in the 90th, but somebody fell over. Yeah, it was an horrible, cold, wet night. That.
Yeah. Fell over.
I'll tell you one thing though, the commentators were crap on Monday night. That the woman she kept getting Onyango and Wotton confused. She kept calling Onyango Wotton, and but then the commentator was like, "Oh yeah, it's a good hunting ground for County. This, in recent times they're unbeaten in 4." I'm like, "We've not played in for fucking 22 years or something stupid. So how's that recent form? You know what I mean? It's just like." It's ridiculous, some of the comments that they were coming out with.
It was as well informed as a United States commentator, wasn't it? It was just absolutely. Someone's been given a script 30 seconds before kickoff. Right, what's going on?
But they did at the beginning say Hinchcliffe, and then after about 7 or 8 minutes, they then changed it. They must have had somebody told them, or they've had a comment somewhere, and then they started calling him Hinchcliffe.
Yeah,
which is quite. I did notice that. That was quite funny.
People still get it wrong at County.
Well, people just call him Ben, don't they, these days?
Yeah.
And every other player gets called by their first name as well, which I just think is fucking stupid. Anyway, that can get in the
we're not digging this one up, are we?
Yeah.
I'll just say Mambo number 5.
Good. Lord,
standout players for Monday. Then who would you say? I think Jack Diamond did Jack Diamond get man of the match or player of the match from Sky
on the telly?
Yeah,
Osborne. It's just different gravy, isn't he? So and like Norwood, just so robust. Yeah, they're both 30s. They get fouled, they just get back up again. It's like, just unbelievable. Just because I'm sure when we signed him, everyone said he can keep him fit, blah, blah, blah. But he's played what already?
Yeah, he's played
10 games.
Yeah.
Can you imagine him in midfield? Oh, my word.
Well, that's his preferred position, isn't it? Central midfield. Yeah. Get him in there with Norwood. Although saying that, Bailey, should we just talk about Bailey for a second, right? He looks like, I don't know, he looks like bloody Busquets or something at the moment, like deep lying midfielder or whatever with Norwood. I think Norwood's complimenting him very, very well. I think that's what's happening. And I said to Dave, part of the podcast, I said, Bailey's like just amazing at the moment. And he went, playing for a contract, isn't he? Do you think that's harsh? What do you think about that?
Well, we don't know, do we? And right now,
no.
Right now, he's playing absolute sublime. But he did when we were trying to sign him permanently. Do you remember?
That's what you're referring to. Yeah.
So no,
tough one, isn't it?
Yeah. I think it could be. We don't know, but I'm just whether he is or he isn't. I'm just enjoying the fact that it's like a new player.
Yeah, it is. But I think these, as you said, he's playing next to Norwood. He's not played next to Norwood. He's playing in, I think, probably a bit more of his preferred position because he has been a bit of a utility player, hasn't he? For us, he's played quite a few positions. So, trying to settle down and get into a rhythm of playing.
I think he's finding himself because of Norwood.
Yeah, I think that's definitely helped.
No, but he's not been hankering for that position. All of a sudden, it's just like, oh, it works here with him next to me. He may have never had that partner or minder or a voice in his ear sort of thing, but he's relishing this new role. And if he is playing for a contract, people play for contracts or they play not to be injured because they need to get a job next year. Or they go, or when they're told they're not having it, they either sulk because they've just told the wife they're going to have to move again for the 19th time since they've been a pro, because that's what happens, isn't it? Or and they go shit a bus because the agents are saying we need to get your PR reel a bit finer. So you benefit sometimes as they're leaving, unless they find out that the only interest are clubs 2 divisions down and the missus is about to leave him, sort of thing. So outside life influences how you play. He's enjoying the people around him on that pitch. They are making him shine as well as him making himself shine. And we're saying how attractive it is. You're the, what is it? You're only as good as the parts around you, unless you're a complete genius.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and it's going back to what you said as well, Andy. Just enjoying seeing him play because he's just brilliant, isn't he? Now he's just it's amazing. How good he is.
We touched on it last week with the funny pod, didn't we?
Yeah.
On this question, does Bate get straight back in? And right now, no, he doesn't. He'll have to work and earn his chance because right now, Bailey has grabbed his opportunity with both hands and taken it with flying colours. He really has, and so.
And that backs up what Waggie was saying. We've got such a squad now. Put yourself one game in and say Bate won't get back in the team.
Before Bailey.
All of a sudden you're going, that doesn't add up.
Yeah.
2 months ago it's like, what do you mean Bate's not going to get on the pitch if he's fit? And now there's a reason. And we've got spoils of populism. We've got money in the bank. We've got players in the bank. We've got a 5-man bench that will, if we subbed all 5, unlike Parkinson last night trying to sub 6. But if we subbed all 5, it's a very, very good 5 we can bring on.
Yep.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Unlike the old days, all the old days when we're putting tatters on and just hoping we can put 11 pair of boots on the pitch.
Yeah.
It was good to see the front three all score as well because I think we played slightly differently last night because I think it was Wotton and Wotton up front with Lowe, and I think Diamond was playing just behind him rather than Wotton up front and Diamond and Lowe wide like we've played before. That's the way it looked on the TV to me, and I think that worked a lot better. And I think Wotton and Lowe looked really good next to each other.
Yeah, there was a comment earlier from when the question was asked who was star players. The whole team was standout for me, and they were. I don't think I could go through each member of the team and find so many positives. But if we're going to start like singling people out like we have done, Alowu, he's just really like cemented that. It's just brilliant,
absolutely brilliant.
But as Phil,
one thing that surprised me.
Go on, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say the one thing that surprised me was watching on the telly was I didn't hear Connolly or notice Connolly on the pitch until the 68th minute.
Huh?
You just didn't. He just got on with his job. You know what I mean? He wasn't singing and dancing. He just did what he did. It was only, I think he committed a foul in their third or from a corner, and they're like, "Oh yeah, foul against Connolly." I'm like, "Fucking hell, is he on the pitch?" Didn't even realise he was actually there. He just done what he needed to do.
I see him as quite an old-fashioned defender, though, isn't he? Just gets on with it, no nonsense.
Yeah,
that old cliche. Just kick it out. I'd rather you kick it out, and they have to then try and start again with a throw-in or a corner, than try something stupid and give away something stupid.
Here's one for you before we move on, because we have 45 minutes in, believe it or not. Phil Lloyd, regular watcher, and he's been on a few times actually. How do Hills and Hoskinen get on? And babysitter of Andy, yeah. How do Hills and Hoskinen get on when fit? I think we alluded this. We spoke about this with Flinny last week, didn't we? And I think I don't know if we all agree, but certainly from my perspective, they've got to play their way back in, haven't they? And there's going to be injuries, there's going to be suspensions, and when they get that chance, they've got to take it, and that's how you develop a winning mentality and a strong squad.
I think Hills comes straight back in. Me personally, I think for Connolly, because he did it. Connolly played decent at the beginning of the season, didn't he? And once we had Hills fit and firing, and Alowu fit and firing, Connolly was the one that missed out. So I think.
But if it's not broke, why mend it?
Well, yeah, that's true. But
Yeah,
I think
I don't think I agree with that. I agree with what Mark's just basically alluded to, and I think Hills has got to, Hills has got to take some punishment for being sent off. And I know obviously they get fines and stuff, but I don't see how that's fair on Connolly if he's put in like a couple of decent performances. Hills has been sent off, but then just goes straight back into the team when Connolly's done nothing wrong.
He's got like Pete Cormack says here, Hills has to wait. He's got to play his way back in, hasn't he? Impressing training, injury, suspension, whatever. Drop a form from another player. That's how it's got. That's how it's got to work for me.
Yeah, and there's also the element of that players will need a rest. Players can't play the whole season unless you're Ollie Norwood, who could probably play every single game available
every day.
Every day. Yeah. But players will need a rest, so that's when these other players on the fringes.
It's a squad. There is going to be some games where we can easily swap in and swap out, but just because your boots are clean and your suspensions are done, you don't just walk on the pitch day one, because that's not the way it works in this league anymore. You will do if the other player's got a niggle. You will do if the other player needs a rest. But there's no divine right to get on that pitch now. We're a football squad, not a football team.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Well, I like that one.
Everyone plays the part.
I like that. Coin that. Talking about potential rotation and resting players and things, we played Tranmere on Saturday in the FA Cup. What are we thinking in terms of sort of lineups? Let's preview it slightly. Not in too much detail, but do you think players will be rested? Benno starts, that kind of thing. What do you think?
I don't know. It's difficult because we've had these. I mean, the FA Cup's different. I think it's different to Dave than it is, than the Virtue, maybe the Carabao Cup as well. I think it is different because it's that big carrot, isn't there, dangled there for getting to round 3.
Win the game first.
Yeah, but it is win the games first. And I think that we've not performed brilliantly, have we, in those Virtue games or the Carabao when we've done a big rotation. And I know we're saying it's a squad game and we need to give these players, we need to give them a chance so that they can say, look at me, I want to be in the first 11. But I think he'll put a strong team out because I think he wants to get on to into that next round. So I think it'll be a fairly strong team.
You're not giving much away there, though, Waggie, are you? Because he could play. He could play. What I'm saying is, he could play a second. Let's say second string in inverted commas, and that's a really good team, and it's good enough. That's probably good enough to beat Tranmere. Are you saying he's going to play Hinchliffe in net? But is he going to start the team that started on Monday?
No.
No, I think he'll play 5 or 6 of the team that started on Monday. I'm not quite sure who or where. I think Connolly will play. I think probably Aloha will play. I would say I think Brecky will come in possibly for Lowe or Wharton. I think Diamond will play. I think Fevs will get a game. So I think 5 or 6 of that team will start. I don't think Ben will start in nets. I think it will be a die that will start.
Well, Osborne won't start in net. He's a left-sided.
I said a die.
No, you said. You just said I don't. You just said I don't think Ben will start in nets. Ben Osborne. Is it Ben Osborne?
Okay.
Oh my days! Just because we got 2 Bens.
He's been at the club for 10 years. How are we not going to be calling him Ben?
I'm just saying. So is the other one Osborne then, and we're not calling him by his first name? No,
he's Osborne. He's Osborne. He's only been there for.
We don't know him. Okay. We don't know him that well.
Yeah.
Oh right. Okay. Is it only when we know him then? Okay.
We should be calling him Mr. Osborne, to be fair.
Yeah. Dear sir.
Yeah.
Sorry, Waggie, that was a bit of a low blow, but you get what I mean, don't you?
I understand what you mean, but
don't stand for it, Waggie. Don't stand for it.
Still Ben.
Just to what I've just brought up. Then we're talking about squad rotation or changing the blend. I've only gone on to our team, but I was just looking at how many yellows that we've had in the midfield. There's going to be people getting suspensions, or how does it work? You when you get to 5, it's 1 game, is it? Or
does that include the cups?
Well, no, not the cup. But I'm just taking it further than that. The cup conversation's bored me now. But it's just moving forward when I've got like Onyango's on 2 yellows and a red, Ollie's on 2 yellows, Moxon's on 3 yellows, Odin's on 2 yellows. Gradually, it'll take its toll as the season progresses. So when you look at the other squads out there, if they've got a smaller squad, that's when, if you're putting the boot in every game, you gradually have to lose players through suspensions, aren't you?
I'm really sorry, Mark. I didn't understand the words you just said because I was laughing too much at watching Russ dying on air. even with him on mute, it looked painful.
Out of the corner of my eye, I saw his body go.
I thought a lung. I thought he tried to like hairball a lung out or something. I don't think he'll change an awful lot, to be honest, because I agree with the comment that there's no way Challoner and Clint will want to lose at Tranmere.
Yeah, that's the other side, isn't it?
That's a good
point. I don't think Adai will start either. I think Ben. I think he'll keep because of that postponement as well. Another comment. I think, and with us only playing now Saturday, and then a week off, I think he'll want to keep as many of the players fit.
I'll go for 3 changes.
I'll second that 3 changes.
Waggie's gone for 5 or 6. Yeah. Russ, what about you?
I've said 4 or 5 because it'll be 5 or 6 still playing.
It's changing the goalpost, Mark.
He's talking shite again, isn't he? Absolutely backtracking.
I said 5 or 6 from Monday.
I was just about to put a spread bet on him then, and he's shit out, hasn't he?
Yeah, there is another comment there that I think we have touched about it before, but have you noticed that Adai isn't involved in any sort of after celebration? Is that just us reading too much into it, or?
Yes.
But the whole celebration at the end of the game, you think reading too much into it? Yeah.
He got hooked at one game, didn't he? Where he was turned tail and he got pulled back on the pitch. And you will go over and wave to your fans. He doesn't kind of want to partake, but are we reading too much, as you've just said there? I'm still a great believer that players is a complete tangent. This we have this with several players as they have their first children or the partner's not settling. He's just had a new kid. The game goes off. Hogan was the same when he had kids. You've not got Premiership wages to pay for a full-time nanny. You've got everyone's getting up and feeding kids and waking up, sort of thing. And I just think it unsettles players as they grow families. And I think he's really the same. He'll deny it. Everyone will deny it. But it does take its toll. What's he call it? Harry Kane, when he had his 3rd kid, he didn't score for 10 weeks. So it does have outside influences. Yeah. We all as fans have outside influences. Why we turn up for games, or why we've got a lead up our arse, or why we look as rough as Russ. But it's the same as I think he'll come good, and the squad will just keep coming better. Yeah. Personally, players should be banned from having children in season. Should all only have kids from June onwards.
Wow.
So that means
like we
through the season.
You've got a 4-week window. That's it. June 1st to June 28th. So you can only hop on in September. That's it.
So here's your diet for the week, and here's your sex schedule with your missus because you need to have a baby.
You can only have your Barry White album between the 1st of September and the 31st. Yeah.
And they're off.
We're gonna. Did you know what's coming next? Sex piece coaches to train them how to only do it at certain parts of the year.
Kama Sutras.
Yeah, there you go. That's the podcast title, Waggie. There you go. Sex piece coaches. So yeah. So right. We're cracking on for time now. So just a couple of things to mention then. So don't really want to talk about these, but we know AFC Wimbledon's moved, don't we? That's sorry. I feel sorry for the people. I know I think Ulster Hatter on Twitter, booked flights, hotels, all sorts of stuff. Now it's been moved. Yeah, you could argue. You could see it being moved anyway, but that's a bit of a shitter, isn't it? For call ups, and then there's the Peterborough might be moved. I'm hearing jungle drums about that, but I don't know. I mean,
well, I've heard mixed. And just before I carry on to this conversation, you might want to rethink the name, the title, because that comment from Sydney Exile's brilliant.
The shagging window slams shut.
Hey, that's trumped it. That's trumped it. That's the title. I'm sorry, we're having it. Yeah.
The shagging window.
I've heard mixed reports that two of their internationals are injured.
No, they're not. They were.
They were.
They were injured, but it looks like they're going to be okay.
I really hope they don't call that one off, because I can go if it's on the Thursday. Although saying that, I have booked one of the fancy pants coaches for the Wimbledon game, because I can now go.
Ooh, an exact one.
Yeah,
nice. So what Thursday, is it on a Thursday because of TV or something, or why is it on a Thursday?
It's been moved, yeah, TV.
Oh, okay. So we got the Thursday. Every now and again they put one on a Thursday, don't they? Like on its own on a random. Oh, fuck's sake.
Yeah, it was the what's it? It was Exeter versus Plymouth last
Plymouth,
week.
Plymouth Exeter. Yeah, the big derby that's they're 60 miles away from each other, aren't they?
It's
when you
massive.
look at it.
Massive.
We pay for the Sky. We sell your soul to the Sky Yankee dollar. That you've not you can do is you've got to play when you've got to play when the money's there.
Yeah. Fair dues. Okay, and I think that's it. If you're liking what we do hit the like button on YouTube's. And if you're still listening to us and you've not rated or reviewed us yet, please do that and subscribe and all those good things. It really does help us. Before we move on to random shit of the week, we have got something to announce. We're delighted to be telling you that we've been asked to host a evening with Sarcevic at Fitzpatrick's, which was formerly known as Basque. That's on the 26th of November. The tickets are flying out. There's only 120 spaces, I think. And half of those have gone already. Is it just slightly less than that? Half the tickets have gone already anyway, and we've only had it open to our Patreon members who get discount and supporters, cooperative members who get discount as well. So that's going to go on open sale, I think, tomorrow, actually. Thursday.
Is it 26th?
26th of November. Yeah.
When are open sales today, Russ?
Is it today? So it's £10 for £10 for everybody. If you're not a co-op member and you're not a Patreon, but if you are, then you get a discount. I'm going to pop the link to the tickets into the chat. So it's an evening with Sarcevic, and we're going to be doing our usual chisel. So we're going to do a proper format. It's going to be recorded, all that sort of good stuff. So that doesn't look like a good link, does it? Oh, no, there it is. Yeah, it's a good link. Okay. Does that look like a good link?
Nope.
No, that doesn't look like a good link at all.
It's dodgy, that.
Do not click on that link.
Yeah, I'm going to say, don't click on that one. That could take you anywhere from Russ's history.
Yeah.
click.
I don't know what's going on there, but don't click the link. We'll put it in the description, and you'll get socials.
You nearly ended up in the shagging window then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one of the best comments I've ever seen on it.
We've got a techie, Tomcats84. Get rid of the tracking. I don't know why it's tracking. I'll tell you what. Can I just give you this? Hang on a minute. I see what you mean. Yeah.
I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Technology.
I know what it is. There you go. There's the
link.
There we go.
What's tracking?
So that you can put. Let's not go into a technical. No, yeah. Fucking get anyway.
Go have a conversation with him about it, Russ. He doesn't care.
I know he doesn't care. Right, shall we do random? Oh, is there anything else before we continue? We've done that random shit the way SARS event, and don't forget, watch the Tony Dinning video as well. That's still on YouTube. If you want the full video, join our Patreon. You get the full 2 hours, pretty much, of the Tony Dinning event, which was just amazing.
Loads cut out.
Yeah, he's asked us to cut 4 bits out, so you won't even get them. You have to be there, basically. And the only way you can be there is if you are a Patreon member or you are in the know. Okay, right. Random shit of the week.
Random shit of the week. Random shit of the week. It's the random shit of the week. It's the random shit of the week. It's the random shit of the week. Random shit of the week.
Joking. Not another one? Oh, for God's sake.
I like the way Paddy Madden turns into somebody completely different towards the end of his clip.
Croasdale.
Does it?
Yeah. I've just noticed that. I've noticed that he was sort of morphing before, but looks like he morphs into Croasdale.
So this is a joint venture. This one, I'll let Laggy.
That's what he's into. It's not working.
I'll let Waggy take the lead on reading them out and all that, but I'll just explain the background behind it. So basically, I was with Rob McCloy and Phil Lloyd on Monday night, and Rob's little lad James as well, who Rob created sort of songs that were child friendly. So songs that have swear words in them. He created these songs just so his son could sing along still without.
Right. Yeah.
We're talking like when he was 4 years old. I think I'm not sure how old he is now. But he's like 8 or 9 or something. So basically, I'll give you like an old player one. The song is Echo Right. He's fucking dynamite. Yeah. We want you. We've come up with 5-6 songs with swear words in. We're removing those words, and we want you and Mark Russ to fill in the blanks with your own friendly versions.
Okay.
So
sorry, I was going to say they don't have to be kid friendly, but they just have to be non-sweary.
Yeah. So like the Echo Right one, you could do Echo Right. He's dodgy dynamite. Yeah. How good is that?
Andy did come up with that all on his own.
My God, this is why you win Podcast of the Year. Dear me.
I was going to say we're not going to. I think
This
the
is like
Northwest Football Awards
stamping on a Burnley fan. Stamping on a Burnley fan until he gets a nosebleed. Yeah.
Similar.
Yeah. Right. So, do you want to do the first one, Waggy?
Yeah. So, are we doing them in any order, Andy, or
the first one
that I think?
Just one that you think I can keep up.
Right. Okay. So, obviously, the Castle Street song. So, I'm not going to sing it all, but basically, we used our heads, we used our feet, and we Castle Street.
4 words. You got to fill in the blanks with 4 words, and we
ran like foot. You need to put in ran like foot down. You need to put something else.
But non-sweary.
Non-sweary.
Yeah. It's just because we'd be shitting it. I mean, all I can think of is we ran really, really quickly down Castle Street.
Run.
Well, do you want me to give you what Rob created for James? Rob created for James. We used our heads and we used our feet, and we drove a truck down Castle Street just so he could sing the song.
Right, yeah. So
you got to like think outside the box a little bit.
Yeah. Not my forte.
I can't see that's happening today, Russ. Can you?
No. But we'll carry on. And they well, like I said, and they ran really, really quickly down Castle Street. I don't know, Mark, you have a go.
Just fill in the blanks. Stamping on a Burnley fan.
No, you're supposed to do the Castle Street one. That's what we're asking you.
Oh no! Run like the Clappers. Run like the Clappers down Castle Street.
Right, that's good. I like that.
Good old Northern English. Ran like the Clappers down Castle Street.
Yeah.
Right, I'll pick one. Next one. So it's the chant where you go, oh, and it's you shit bastard. So you've got to fill in 2 missing words. You something.
Okay.
While you're thinking, Gazenda has come up with a good one for Castle Street. We used our heads and we used our feet, and we got a kebab on Castle Street.
Oh, that's brilliant. There we go. There we go.
Yes, Gazenda.
We'll have to try that
That's
on
what we want,
Saturday.
isn't it? That's gold.
Right, I'll give you just to, if it helps you out, giving you the Rob ones as well. So Rob created. Oh, you slipped backwards. Ah.
To be honest, I think it sounds like Rob's got this nailed down. To be fair,
It's took him a year to get all these.
All I had from his son on Monday night was Jesus Christ, not Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Rob's created this whole language of friendly swear words for his lad.
He should bring out a dictionary.
Right, brilliant.
Okay, I tell you what, everyone should get the comments in, because obviously me and Mark are not doing very well. Me certainly not doing very good at this. So we got Liam Walker, dodgy keeper.
Dodgy keeper.
Oh, doggy keeper.
Doggy
keeper.
Doggy keeper. I think he means
was that
dodgy
supposed to be
Liam,
doggy,
yeah.
or is that one of them?
Well, he is from North Wales.
What? Sheep
So get your
shagging
comments
keeper.
in. Oh, here we go. You kiss badgers.
Right, you're doing another Waggie.
If you listen to this, if you listen to this like not live, then just come up with your own messages. There's a crime. Waggie, come on.
Oh my God, that glare off the head.
I'm sorry, it's absolutely pissing it down here, and I feel like the rain's about to come in. It's that heavy, so I can hardly hear anything that you are saying. Anyway, so obviously we'll go with the classic. The referees.
Yeah.
Well, obviously the referees are wankers, so that's what we normally shout. But we can't say that. And you're not going to say. You can't say Walker. We're not having Walker.
Okay.
We need something else.
Born again Christian.
What, in one word?
Doesn't have to be one word, but that works. That does work.
What about corporate banker? That's the same ringtone to what it should mean, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
I apologise if anyone is a corporate banker.
But they probably are a wanker anyway.
Yeah, you've been corrected here, by the way, Waggie. Don't you mean it's hissing down, not pissing down?
I like that.
I'm not playing the game, so it's all right.
I know. Well, yeah. Go on,
Dave Whitehead, the referee's a part-time traffic warden.
Part-time traffic warden.
What's the referee's a podcaster?
Oh.
Whoa. Well, we're not getting his title now.
Too many syllables in that. Like the Miles Hippolyte song, trying to cram an extra syllable into the song.
Yeah. Go on, one more.
We haven't got any more, have we? Oh yeah.
It's either Ash or it's Stockport Town.
Let's do the Stockport Town one. You do it, Waggie. You've got it there.
So Stockport Town is wonderful. Stockport Town is wonderful. It's full of and county.
Oh yeah.
Stockport Town is wonderful.
Yeah. Please get your comments in. I'm struggling. Mark, help me. Stockport Town.
I just put bars and hats.
It's full of bars, hats, and county.
There you go.
It's got to be something like chips, pubs, and kebabs.
one too many in there, but
No, it's full of chips, pubs, and kebabs. Oh, Stockport
Yeah,
where's
Town
County?
is wonderful.
Yeah, just behave, Wiggle. Yeah.
blah blah and county.
Hey?
Oh yeah, you can drop the county bit. I mean,
Oh,
you know,
right,
we know
okay.
that's inferred, isn't
It's
it?
the county song, but we can drop the county bit out of the song. Okay, that's fair enough.
All right, chips, pubs, and county.
Chips, pubs, and county.
It sounds
pubs,
like a
and
Mac.
county.
It sounds like a Mac lad song, though, doesn't it? This one?
Either that or the Lancashire hot pots.
Oh, blessed Mac lads.
It's full of Greg's pubs and county.
Yeah, I like that, yeah. Or it's full of Andy's.
pound shops. Pound shops, pubs in county.
Pound shop pubs. And there's a common theme of pubs here.
Chips, kebabs, and rooty.
Right. Yeah, rooty.
That's basically
Cool.
it. Random shit of the week.
Well,
Right. Nice one.
Was random, wasn't it?
Good stuff.
yeah.
It was very random. It was very random, and that's the whole point. That's the whole point. Okay. We are cracking on for time. Mark, do you want to tell us quickly, briefly, what you're up to at the moment in terms of, I guess, Santa and charity as well?
Oh, yes. Finally finished my walking. Changed it from 480 miles to end up doing 1,000 miles for Christie's. I've got blisters all over my feet, which is brilliant. So some great photographs if you want them forwarded, and if you've got one of those sort of fetishes. Right.
No.
Waggie, you're getting them sent to you now. I can see your face. Between me, friends, and everybody else, we've raised, at the moment, we're on 15,600.
Wow.
And next year, if anybody wants to join me, we're doing 2 bungee jumps, one in Switzerland, one in Poland, a wing walk in Cambridge, and I've ended up in the ballot for the Manchester Marathon. Apart from that, all good.
Join you as in like a double bungee jump together, or
No, you're not getting cuddled up with me. We're not spooning.
I don't think it'd hold our weights, will it?
I was going to say there's not a bungee strong enough for that.
Yeah. Does everybody like the new merch that the club knocking out?
Oh yeah, good talking point. Yeah, I think it's all
Yeah.
right. Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, the bucket hats aren't stitched up very well, are they? Not as good as these. Just apart from me, no, I've done my charity until next year, and apart from that, that's about it for me.
Sweet.
Oh,
No,
have you
that's
heard
good,
about
that.
our international
Really
goal
good.
this week? Have you heard about Stockport County's international goal? Who was the last person to ever score overseas for Stockport County?
Oh, it's going to be someone in China, isn't it?
Oh, in China.
Flinny?
It's going to be somebody in China, isn't it? Who's on the China trip? No?
Well, no. But who
Yes.
scored previous?
Hippolyte, surely. Scored for Grenada, didn't he?
No, for County.
Oh, playing for County.
Oh, for County. Oh.
It was the China trip against an Uzbeki team in the final, and it was Richard Landon was the last goal for County. Yeah. Well, the China trip that's going on at the moment, you want to see Steve Cree's header. It's like Paddy Martin's had a few too many cakes, but it went in the net.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
And every video I've seen, he's Flinny without his shirt on.
Singing.
Singing.
Singing
To be
karaoke.
fair, I don't think Flinny took any shirts with him.
I think that's his catchphrase. He's taking it off and doing this at the moment.
Right.
That's my charity work, and I'm working. If anyone who wants to book Santa for Christmas, I might be at the game 13th of September. Is that a Christmas game that we've got?
13th of
Mark.
September.
December.
Mark, I'm going to
December.
give you a hint. I'm going to give you a hint, Mark. Russ wants to wrap it up. If you look at him, he looks like shit. And you keep opening up more conversations. So I'm just going to butt in on behalf of Russ and say,
Night,
shut
Russ, sleep well.
Thank you. Thanks to it, Mark. If you enjoyed it,
Well, from my point of view, yes. Hopefully, I'll let you tell me later on, or if you ever talk to me again.
Yes.
Sweet. Right. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share on YouTube, rate and review on whatever podcast player you are listening to us on. Cheers, thank you. And remember, it's for county fans, by county fans. We'll see you next time. See you at Tranmere for those that are going. If not, see you at the next home match in the courtyard. Cheers, thank you. See you later.
Cheers.